there's a safety factor that would be considered there that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof.
What? In this video, they tried to explain why snipers or security were not on the rooftop of that very building. By the way, I know. It's frustrating that I repeat these things, but I just want to remind you, this is the same building that local PD was inside of. They were walking in and out of that area, in and out of that building. That was their headquarters. And this monster was on top of that very building. But hear what they say in this video on why. I'm sorry, it's hilariously bad on why they did not station snipers or security of any kind on top of this roof. Hear me out.
Everybody, welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. We are continuing to follow the big updates that really are coming by the day on the attempted assassination of Donald Trump here. We are learning new information right now from the United States Secret Service director. She acknowledged in an interview that responsibility for the security failure that led to the attempted assassination of former President Trump ultimately rests with herself. The buck stops with me, she told media members this morning. The director acknowledged the incident should have never happened and confirmed that the shooter, Thomas Matthew Crooks, had been identified as a person of interest, but by the time Crooks was located, it was too late to stop his bullets.
Too late to stop his bullets, but there's more to this, guys. We already heard about her saying the buck stops with me and all that stuff. And yeah, she's taking accountability for sure, but not really. Does that make sense? She's literally going, I take responsibility, but it was the wind. It was the wind that did this. It wasn't us. It was the wind. Let's continue, though. Let's continue.
The shooter was actually identified as a person of suspicion, she said. Unfortunately, with the rapid succession of how things unfolded, by the time that individual was eventually located, they were on the rooftop and were able to fire off at the former president.
By the way, like I said, reports are saying that he was up there and he was identified as a person of suspicion or suspicious person many, many minutes before they did before any of this. Okay, before this tragedy. But, let's continue.
She also said that Secret Service was aware of the security vulnerabilities presented by the building.
Wait, I'm just saying, hold on, okay? Hold on. Let me just do this real quick because I need to do the full face of me here. Okay. You heard that, right? Let me roll that back because I really want this to get all the way down to your plums. Okay. Let this marinate. Let it get all the way down to the marrow. Hear this BS. Hold on. I'm gonna roll this back just a few seconds. And here is the BS. Here it comes.
Rooftop and were able to fire off at the former president. She also said that Secret Service was aware of the security vulnerabilities presented by the building. This is big news. This is big updates right here. They say that Crooks took a sniper's position on to aim at Trump. However, a decision was made not to place any personnel on that roof. Again, the Secret Service director is saying a decision was made early on not to place any personnel on the roof. That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point, she said. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof.
What? No. I'm just saying, hold on. Because I know Live and Learn just said, why? All of us are like, why? You're telling me, hold up. Time the F out. I'm rolling that one more again because what? Hold on. I'm doing it. I'm rolling it all the way back. I'm sorry, y'all. You got to hear this one more again. Did you hear her try? Do you see what I'm saying? That it was the wind. It was the wind. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I need you to I need you guys to listen to this one more time. Hear this. Hear me. Just hear me out. Play one more time.
Secret Service was aware of the security vulnerabilities presented by the building. This is big news. This is big updates right here. They say that Crooks took a sniper's position on to aim at Trump. However, a decision was made not to place any personnel on that roof. Again, the Secret Service director is saying a decision was made early on not to place any personnel on the roof. That building in particular has a sloped roof at its highest point, she said. And so, there's a safety factor that would be considered there that we wouldn't want to put somebody up on a sloped roof.
Okay, hold on. Can I just say something real quick? This some bull. You know what I'm saying? These are the moments when I want to curse and use some four-letter words. You're telling me, you are the Secret Service. You're telling me you got snipers that have lived you are concerned for the safety of your Secret Service. Their job is to protect and serve, to protect Trump and whoever else that may be in the path. You're supposed to protect the people, but you were safety concerns. Hold on, time out. So I've seen enough and heard and read enough books by other people that are snipers and all that stuff, and seen interviews and have friends that have been recon Marines and all that stuff. Got plenty of guys that are in the armed forces and are retired as well. And they have told me the craziest of stories about people who have done that are gone out, okay, that are snipers that will sit there and they will literally live in one position like this for days, in their own pee and their own excrement, living in their own ish, just sitting there patiently waiting for their target. And they will sit there for days. And it doesn't matter the terrain, it doesn't matter the situation. F all that safety stuff. You telling me that they can't balance? This dude was able to climb up there and get into a sniper's position and line up a shot and take 8 shots. And you guys looked at that building, the rooftop, and said, yeah, it looks kind of steep. Maybe not, because, I don't want to twist an ankle. Are you kidding me? That's the reason why you didn't decide to put security personnel on the roof? Man, miss me with this nonsense, man. Are you kidding me? Bruh.
So that is the reason the Secret Service is saying they didn't have any snipers or any Secret Service members on top of that roof because it was sloped. They were worried that it was sloped. Well, here's what happened. The shooter didn't care that the roof was sloped.
No, he didn't.
The shooter wanted to kill Donald Trump. And this is what this investigation will continue to unfold here. But again, Secret Service saying they didn't want to put anybody on top of there because of a sloped roof.
Okay. So now you heard that, right? Let me just say something really quick. You got people who have done, the people who are in the Secret Service, they have all had some sort of military or some sort of law enforcement experience before that they become part of the Secret Service. You got to make sure that those people are properly vetted, know exactly what they're doing, know protocol and all that stuff, right? And I'm sure they do crazy background checks on every single agent that they do have for the Secret Service. But they also understand that there's safety and you got to do by any means necessary to make sure that these people, not only just Trump, but every other person that's at this rally is safe. A lot of these guys have done some crazy stuff. sitting on very dangerous places and all that stuff because of being part of the military and all that. So you're telling me that this little roof that isn't very slopey, as they're saying, was a safety like, do you understand how ironical the irony of this is? They were concerned for their own safety. That's the reason why they didn't put personnel in that area on top of the roof. That's why they were over on another roof. But they were on another roof, though. But they weren't on those roofs. Like I said, they are literally moving this doggone goalpost as best as they can. And then they're sitting there going, it was the wind. It wasn't our fault. It was the wind. It's the slopey rooftops. They're so slippery. You never know. You might just sprain an ankle and twist, throw out your back. Cause I got that sciatica, go straight up and down on my left side of my body. I'm real concerned about that. So I don't know if I could do that slopey rooftop to protect the former president of these United States. Let's just sit on the ground and have a tea and talk about life and knit.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.